Hello and welcome back to this episode of Agilato. My name is Ravi Verma. I'm the founder, CEO, and org whisperer at Smooth Apps, and it's good to have you back with me. So in this episode, I'm going to share a story with my home remodeling. So if you have viewed my earlier videos, you know about my first Agile coach, my home remodeling contractor, Ismail Hasanovic. So as you may recall, we just moved into our new home and we had a very long list of upgrades to make to our home. And one of the items where we needed some help from our contractor, Ismail, was installing a fan in the playroom. So as we were creating our list, we would usually get an estimate from Ismail on how much time and how much money each item might cost. And so when we came to that item in the list, we asked Ismail and he said, well, maybe it'll cost about $150 and maybe an hour or so. Just go to Home Depot, buy a fan, and then you install it and we are done. So we said, fine. So we gave it the thumbs up. And on the day that Ismail was actually planning to install the fan, he came in and he started doing a deeper dive into our playroom. And that's when he realized that there was some bad news for us. So he called us over and he said, about that ceiling fan in the playroom, I don't think it's going to be just $150. And so we were concerned. So we said, why? And what he explained was that our playroom did not have a beam that can hold the weight of a heavy fan. And so for him to install the fan, he would have to actually install a new beam and then run some wiring up that beam so that we could then have a fan that does not collapse. So it was going to be maybe $400 or $500. I don't remember the exact amount, but certainly more than what we could afford at that time. Now at that point, we had a couple of options. I could have responded by holding Ismail's feet to the fire and said, no, you gave me an estimate of $150 in 1 hour. You have to make it happen. Suck it up, buttercup. Or I could respond in a way that is based on trust and trust and respect that Ismail is an ethical professional. And there is truly no possible way that he could have anticipated this. And so we chose the latter. Now, there is no good or bad, right or wrong answer here. Both options have some pros and some cons, and we have to make an educated decision. If I had asked Ismail to honor his initial estimate, which by the way was an estimate and not a guarantee, it's possible that if he wanted to break even on the deal, he might have taken some shortcuts and just installed the fan even if it was a violation of the code or even if it exposed my family to a risk. And then he would have broken even on the deal and then left. The downside is that in the future, it could have created a negative impact on the well-being of my family. So what does this have to do with Agile software delivery with Scrum? If you are a person on the business side or an executive who has power and control over the well-being of Agile software delivery teams, I want you to look at the business of Agile software delivery from the same pair of eyes or the same perspective with which we look at home remodeling. Sometimes you just don't know what you don't know. It's only when you get into the guts of the system that you find out what it's really going to take to deliver the feature or the value that you want it to deliver. And so my request to you is this: in the course of this Agile software delivery journey, when your teams come up with some surprises or some unexpected information that alters the estimates that you had agreed to, be flexible, create an atmosphere of trust and respect that allows them to do what is ethical and what is professional, and collaborate with you in a way that creates sustainable value for your company and for your stakeholders. Try one experiment to create this atmosphere in your company. Let me know how it goes, and until the next episode of Agilato, keep calm and scrum on. So did you like what you saw? Don't forget to like and subscribe. so you get notified of our fresh episodes. Follow us on social media and share with your friends and colleagues. And if you want more free tools and tips and techniques, don't forget to check out smoothapps.com. You can find out our upcoming trainings and events. We've got our provocative and controversial blog. And you can even schedule a free mentoring session with me as we explore some unique agile challenges your teams are facing. So until next time, Scrum on.